Hello everyone! In this tutorial, we're going to continue the doll and crochet the head of the doll. Crochet the head first, fill the neck with fiber. And then move toward the center of the back side. We must start the head from the center of the back. So I make 1, 2, and 3 single crochets to move toward the center of the back. And now we move the marker to this new stitch, and in the first round we start to make 1 single crochet and 1 increase for 6 times. And must start from the center of the back. In the next round, make 2 single crochets and 1 increase for 6 times. In the next round, make 3 single crochets and 1 increase. Three and 1 increase. Then in round 4, make 4 single crochets and 1 increase. In the next round, make 5 single crochets and 1 increase for 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 increase. And do it for 6 times. Okay, as you see, you must have this hexagon shape after making 5 single crochets and 1 increase, and the angle must be in the front side, for the chin. And now you start to make 6 single crochets and 1 increase for 2 times. Okay, then make 6 single crochets and 2 increases. These increases are for forming the chin. 4, 5, 6, and then 2 increases. 1 and 2. Then make 6 single crochets and 1 increase for 2 times. And finish this round by making 6 single crochets. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. In the next round, first make 10 single crochets and 1 increase. Then make 11 single crochets and 4 increases. Then after making 4 increases, make 11 single crochets. Then make 1 increase and then 10 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. In the next round, make 7 single crochets and 1 increase for 2 times. Then make 7 single crochets and 4 decreases. So here in the chain, we decrease the stitches to form the chain. For the decrease, you crochet 2 front loops together. So we have 4 decreases in a row. Then make 7 single crochets and 1 increase for 2 times. And then finish the round with 7 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. In the next round, make 6 single crochets and 1 increase for 3 times. Then make 12 single crochets. And then make 1 increase and 6 single crochets for 3 times. Be careful that here first we make the increase and then single crochets. Now there are 60 single crochets around, and start to make 3 rounds of 60 single crochets. Okay, see you when you made 3 rounds of 60 single crochets. In the next round, first make 17 single crochets. Then make 2 single crochets and 1 increase for 3 times. Again, 2 single crochets and 1 increase. This way you can form the cheek. Then make 9 single crochets. And then make 1 increase and 2 single crochets. So here first we make the increase and then 2 single crochets. And do it for 3 times. Again, 1 increase and 2 single crochets. 1 increase and 2 single crochets. And finish the round with 16 single crochets. Now there are 66 single crochets around the head, and start to make 66 single crochets for 2 rounds. In the next round, first make 17 single crochets. Okay, then make 2 single crochets and 1 decrease for 3 times. Again, 2 single crochets, 1 decrease, and do it 1 more time. Okay, and then make 9 single crochets. And then make 1 decrease and 2 single crochets for 3 times. So be careful that here first we make the decrease and then single crochets. Again, 1 decrease and 2 single crochets. Again, 1 decrease and 2 single crochets. Then finish the round with 16 single crochets. In the next round, first make 24 single crochets. Then make 2 chains and skip 2 chains from the previous round and make 9 single crochets. Again, make 2 chains, skip 2 single crochets from the previous round, and finish this round with 23 single crochets. This is for inserting the eyes if you want to use safety eyes, or in this way you can exactly know the place of eyes. In the next round, make 60 single crochets and be careful to make 2 single crochets in the chains. So in this way you make 2 single crochets in 1 loop of the chains and then continue to make single crochets. And do it in the other chains too. Okay, now start to make 10 rounds of 60 single crochets. You make 1 single crochet in every stitch for 10 rounds. Okay, now for the eyes, I have used Ojito 3D adhesives. You stick these eyes with a super glue to the head. Also, I use the biggest one, and at the same time you cut this part, this white part, with scissors, and then attach it to the head. You can use instant bond super glues to attach it to the head. And be careful when you are using super glues because they are really strong. And put a paper here and in this way you attach the eyes and hold it for a few seconds to attach it. The super glues are really strong and you must be careful not to touch it because they stick to the skin and removing them is really difficult. Okay, now let's design the eyelashes for the dog. Make a very small stitch here to fix this eyelid on top, It's very small and shouldn't be very clear. And this way you can fix this yarn here. Okay, this is how you embroider the eyelashes and then fix the yarn in the backside. Okay, to embroider the eyebrows, use brown color or any color that you like. This one is Alize Diva black color and this one is Alize Diva brown color. Move 3 rounds above the eyes and make the eyebrows. One, two, three, four, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 2 stitches below. Okay, and then fix it in the backside. Now start to decrease the stitches, and in this round make 8 single crochets and 1 decrease for 6 times. Okay, in the next round, make 7 single crochets and 1 decrease, and follow this pattern, this decrease, until you make 1 single crochet and 1 decrease for 6 times. So, for example, in the next round, make 6 single crochets and 1 decrease, then make 5 single crochets and 1 decrease until you make 1 single crochet and 1 decrease for 6 times. Okay, I finished the doll with 1 single crochet and 1 decrease for 6 times. Now leave a long tail, as we want to close this part with this extra yarn, and then remove the marker and finish this part. To crochet the ears, first make 6 single crochets in the magic ring, then close the magic ring and mark the last stitch. Now make 6 increases. You make 2 single crochets in every stitch, and at the end you will have 12 single crochets. Now make 1 single crochet and 1 increase for 6 times. At the end you will have 18 single crochets. Now start to make 2 rounds of 18 single crochets. Then join these 2 parts. So hide this yarn in the center. Join these 2 parts and connect these 2 parts with 9 slip stitches. For the slip stitch, you just pull the yarn through the loops. And then cut the yarn and leave a tail, because we want to sew it to the head with this extra yarn. And now needle this extra yarn and fix the ear. 1, 2, 3, 4 stitches from the eyelashes. 1, 2, 3, 4. And fix it here. It's better to fold it in it. Okay. And then start to sew it on the head. Must be. Okay. Yep. This is how you can form the ears. So make another one and sew it to the head. Okay, now get sure that you have filled the head with fiber very tightly and choose your synthetic hair. You can choose any color, any style that you like. So don't cut it. Just roll. Just roll it and sew it with the same color of the hair in this way. Can make a piece of hair strand like this. I roll it around about maybe 20 rounds and sew it. Now needle this extra yarn of the head and turn the yarn around the front loops in a spiral way. Before that, be sure that the head is fully filled with fiber. Now turn this yarn around this part. Okay, now put this hair strand inside the head and push it inside, Okay. And then pull this yarn, then squeeze. Be sure that this hair is fixed inside. And then hide the extra yarn inside the head. Okay. Now we start to connect the other part of the hair to it. Now you can secure this part with an elastic, and then we start to sew the rest of the hair through our dart. To do this, you must fix the hair first with pins and then start to sew it on the head. Now I will show you how. adjust the hair in back of the ear and fix it. Now we start to sew it on there. Don't cut the rest of the hair, you know, because we want to continue to sew it. Okay, now insert the needle here. It is better to use the same color as the hair, you know. It looks better if you do it. And start to sew the hair on the head. Like this way. Sew it until you reach the this part, and then again we turn it around the head in another layer, you know. Okay, as you see, I finished sewing the first layer, you know, and now again start to adjust another layer. This way. And again, sew it on the head. So this way you turn it around the head. So I think if you use invisible thread, I don't know, we call it fishing thread in our country. If you use invisible thread, it is better. But use the same color as the hair, you know, so that it is not clear on the head. Okay, and sew the other layer. And do it all around the head until you reach this part. Okay, as you see, I finished sewing the hair to the head. So you do it in different layers, like, and then pull this central part into different directions, you know, to cover the hair under it, you know. So don't worry to pull it because it is fixed inside and doesn't come out. And you can use these accessories for making earrings, and make earrings for your doll. Also, there are some eyeglasses available for dolls. If you like, you can buy it. Also use a blush palette to design her cheeks or her lips. So I used a red color, red blush. So very careful using it. I colored 2 lines, 2 rounds, and 1, 2, 3 stitches. Be careful. If you're a good painter, you can paint lips for your doll. Yeah. And also you can use blush for her cheeks, and also for eyelids. You can make up your doll as you like. Thank you for watching this video, and in the next tutorial we will start the clothes of the doll.